how are you? Well, come on in. Our chefs are going to start probably like in 25 minutes, and then they're going to do all the cooking and prepping. Everything is happening in this area. As an executive chef, I mean, I do have a lot of roles. I mean, I make sure that, I oversees everything. I make sure the food quality is, it's coming up as we supposed to be, and managing multiple things. I don't know if you can just specifically say one particular task. I mean, I wear multiple hats in the kitchen, so I do assist this team. I just put my hands wherever needed, and particularly I make sure the food it's executing as per our standard. I was born and raised in Tamil Nadu. There's a small town close to Madurai. It's a town called Nattam. That's where I was born and raised. First of all, going to culinary school it's not a lot of professional, and they don't even accept it. Like, it was like, why do you not go to culinary school? Like, just to make the food, and you don't have to go to college to learn how to cook, right? Like, it took me some time, to be honest. Like I said, I didn't even tell my friends and relatives, like my neighbors, that I was going to culinary school for almost a year, because I didn't want anyone to make fun of me. I didn't want people to judge me. Like, I was kind of hiding it. For first 6 months, it was so difficult. Like, I could not even understand a word, a sentence, what my lecturers are trying to explain to me. I still remember the day that when I cried like anything, like with my parents, and they almost decided to sell something to send me back to engineering college, because I was like, I think this is not for me, because I couldn't do it, because everything's so difficult. The one thing what I did is, like, I just don't want to give up. I did not want to give up at any time, even though it comes to your mind then and there, like, oh my God, let me just give up. Like, I don't think it's for me. I mean, you all get that, everyone get those kind of moments at some time, right? For me, you know what, let me just go home, like, sleep, let's wake up next day, and let's see what kind of mistake I made yesterday, and let's see how I can do better than what I did yesterday. So that was always been my goal, and I'm trying to do till now, and let's see how it goes. As soon as I wake up, as my day starts with a coffee. I'm really in a coffee. so once then coffee really starts my day, then start going through emails and make sure all the deliveries been delivered. I just come to the kitchen around 2:30. I just want to make sure that the food has been prepared to a standard, and I mean, I do have a phenomenal team in the kitchen, which I don't need to go micromanage them, but I still wanted to make sure that I just want to double and triple check to make sure that it's been up to a standard, and if anything, we just fix it before the service. There's so many blessings happen, like in between, like within the short period of time, and which none of us ever thought about it. Like from James Beard, from New York Times being #1, and there's so many blessings. I don't know if you can just particularly say every single blessing is blessing, right? I always say now it's a responsibility. Like we really have to like keep pushing ourselves. We have to see how we can work harder. I mean, we always work hard. We can see how we can work more harder to push ourselves and see how we can do things better than what we are doing right now, right? Not just me. I mean, I'm so blessed to have a team who also have the same exact vision as I am. So it makes slightly things a little easier to push a little more harder. Yeah, so that's like, I just don't want to take things for granted. We have to keep pushing what we are doing. There was a lot of turning points in my life. And I remember my college lecturer, he was saying that at some point, all of a sudden, he just called out my name. He was like, I just want to give let all of you guys know, there are a lot of students who comes from a very village background in this college. There are a few students who really stood out, like, who's really a true example is one of this kid. I can see the progress from the first year to second year. Like, so that actually gave me like a lot of boost. Wow. So I must be doing something good, right? Every time is like, always some good thing happening that always give you like extra encouragement. Like, it's like, this is, I told myself, like, so this is the thing, you should never give up. So if you keep doing it, you can do something, right? Then I got to work in Taj Hotel. Yeah, that was actually a really beautiful turning point, because it's like a dream come to true for a lot of people from a culinary background like me. So I got an opportunity to work there. Then I got an opportunity to come to US. I worked in this place called Dosa in San Francisco. Before that, I was working in little small places where we're cooking like stereotype Indian food. I was like, this is not the real Indian food. We grew up eating it, but we still have to do it because you left the country, you came here for opportunity, right? And you can't just go argue with them. Like you can't tell them what to do, and then I got an opportunity to open a restaurant called Rasa in Burlingame, which is like a suburb in San Francisco Bay Area. Within first year of the opening, we got a Michelin star, and then we held it for like 5 years in a row. And at some point I felt like we're cooking South Indian food, but this is still not like a true South Indian food, right? Like we are trying to debone the meat. We're trying to cook the vegetable that's been grown in California, which is nothing wrong with that, but this is not a really like a true South Indian food that what we grew up eating it. So I think the destiny actually, I would probably say it's a destiny that I'm so fortunate that I found Roni and Chintan as a business partner. So I teamed up with them, and then Semma was born. I think this is truly a turning point in my life. And it didn't happen like overnight. So you can see my journey from literally I started from nowhere to I'm here somewhere. I'm still sitting here. I'm talking to that Desi spark, which is So I think it's all like truly blessed moments, and yeah. I mean, our philosophy is just be who you are. Just cook the food how we grew up eating it, instead of trying to fit into someone else's mold, instead of trying to turn down the spices or spicy or spices or flavors, just to please the others, right? Just to cook the food as it is. I mean, we don't have to trying to fit into someone else's mold or yeah, I mean, the simple philosophy is just be who you are. South Indian food has been overlooked for such a long time. I think this is the moment. It's just happening now. It's starting now. We still have a very long way to go. So I can't really predict the future. I mean, for me, I just want to do the best what I can do, and in fact, better than what I can do from the previous time, and I just continue to do the best. And I'm just going with flow, and then rest the destiny will take me, whatever destiny takes. Yeah. எல்லாருக்குமே challenges நிறைய இருக்கும். Do not give up. தயவு செஞ்சு கை விட்டுறாதீங்க. Keep trying. And I'm sure we all have that little bit of inferiority complex that are there, being like, I have a complex being a dark-skinned boy from Tamil Nadu. There's always been there's things in India, right, judgmental, people from particular villages or, from, if you are dark-skinned, then, so we just need to overcome all those things and keep pushing and keep doing what you're doing. That's it.